In this video, we're going to look at adding a button to our Project Manager application to clone or copy project rows. I'm going to open the Project Manager application in the editor. I'm going to select Project and edit command bar. We're going to choose to add to the main form command bar. We'll go ahead and add a new command. It's our first time, so we'll choose PowerFX so it creates the component library. We're going to name our button Copy. We're going to select Run Formula and open the formula bar. We're going to go ahead and do a patch to create a copy of the row into projects. We're going to set it up for projects to have a new record. You might be tempted just to do a self.selected.item and patch that, but that won't create a new record. It'll actually fail silently. What we want to do is actually create a new record by composing it. So we're going to open this up and we're going to say name equals self.selected.item.name. And we could close that and we could just do it like that, and that could be all we provide on there. Now another way you could do this that's a little bit more shorthand that still uses the self.selected.item is to use the with function. So we could say with and then do the with on the self.selected.item, comma, and then open this up to create a new record and say name, colon, name. And we don't have to put all the prefixes in, so it's a little bit shorter. We can do a little bit more shorthand. So this is going to be description. And what we'll do for the budget is we want to say that the budget is going to be budget times 1.10. We're going to increase the budget a little bit because it's a new project. For the start date, we'll add 1 day to the current date. And for the end date, we'll add 30 days. Close this off. And then we've got our patch, which basically allows us to tailor and select just the columns that we want to include on the new row that's created. Now, the one thing that we don't do as part of this is we're still going to be on the old record. And if you think about it, if you want to do a copy, or you could even call it a save as, what you want to do is you want to navigate to the new record afterwards. So we're going to add on a navigate, go to the end, and put a closing parentheses. Now let's just real quick look at our formula. Now one other thing I want to do is I want to go and set a formula on the visibility, and what we want to do is we want to say if self.selected.state is equal to 1, which is for a new row, then we don't want to show it, so we'll return false, otherwise we return true. So essentially, if it's a new record, we can't copy it because we don't have all the data there to copy from. We only want to allow copy when it's a new row. So we'll go ahead and save and publish. We'll go ahead and play. Go ahead and create a new row. Now notice the button is not there when we're doing the new row, but once we save that row, the copy button shows up on the command bar. And now we can go ahead and do a copy. And notice it takes us to our new project record. Now we can't tell it's different because it doesn't have a unique name. So what we could do is come back to our formula, go back to the run formula. What we can do is come into our name, change it from name to add a concatenate, clone of, comma, name field, close parentheses. And now if we go ahead and save and publish, go ahead and play. If you wait a second, you'll see that the new version has been published. Please refresh. We'll go ahead and refresh to make sure it picks up our latest changes. Go ahead and open one of our existing rows. We'll do our copy. And now we've got the new row with the clone of project in there from our latest change. And that's how easy it is to add a command bar button to copy or clone a record or implement a save as.